So this talk is about practice. It could be the practice of art, the practice of some physical movement, the practice of meditation, the practice of contemplation, the practice of writing, etc. There's a Chinese Tibetan proverb, and it's nothing gets more difficult with practice. So this whole idea of repetition and the discipline to keep doing something and the perseverance to keep doing things even if it's boring, but to just continue with it and stick with it, and how it becomes part of your identity, it becomes part of your lifestyle, it becomes part of who you are and what you do every day, and it just becomes natural with time. And of course, if you do anything every day, you'll find yourself getting better at it. Francis Pedraza said there are benefits from doing our spiritual push-ups. So this more pertains to meditation and other kind of internal practices, mind-related practices. Just as it's advantageous to do exercise daily, for it gives us the physical strength, the energy that we need to take on different challenges in day-to-day life. It elevates our mood, etc. Those inner, kind of more invisible practices, those inner mind practices, inevitably also have their payoffs in terms of mental and emotional regulation, in terms of awareness of internal patterns going on, and it translates in various ways that benefits us in our day-to-day lives. Malcolm Gladwell said, "When you put forth effort, you get reward. When you throw your heart, soul, and mind into something, you get something back." So for someone like myself, who almost every day is drawing, it's all subjective and relative, but I would say that I am improving at drawing. I can see where I was stuck before. I can see what I've learned and what I've practiced and how that's evolved and developed. I put in the time, I put in the effort, I put in the energy, and this skill that I have been practicing has developed. And if I continue to persist and persevere and be consistent and continue to make it a part of my lifestyle through discipline, then, and I don't die anytime soon, then the skill will continue to improve and develop, most likely. So Deva Mitra said, our actions express our mental states. So the type of art we look at when we're looking at different artists' work, to some degree or another, it mirrors the inner world of that artist, their mental and emotional state at that time. It speaks volumes about them, even if they're trying to copy a certain art movement like anime or what have you. That mirrors, their biases, their desires, what they are interested in, what they're fascinated by. And in one conversation I was having with ChatGPT, it said, "What inner state is my daily practice quietly expressing?" So this kind of comes back to primarily inner kind of meditative practices. But there's a lot of different types of exercise, and there's many different sports, and there are many different internal practices, some more contemplation-based, some more concentration-based, some more focused on gratitude or some kind of inner talk, different forms of visualization, trying to develop awareness, etc., etc. And if someone consistently is practicing one of these inner practices, then what are the results? What are the fruit of the labor of this inner practice? one's not really going to get a taste of that unless they, cook up the meal, so to speak. They do the practice. They try it out and see what are the fruits of this practice. How does it affect my life? And sometimes, things take a lot of time. It's not so fast.